The energy surrounding this woman that stepped forward is like making me very nervous to give this message. And I think because there's a lot of deep feeling here between you and this woman. Okay. She had short gray hair that was like on the top, it was right here, but then on the back, it was short. She was kind of like an earthy lady, like kind of hippie-ish, maybe granola, but very earthy, down to earth, very sweet, very kind. And she was kind of giving me the feeling that y'all's relationship was like she was your mentor, or she was somebody that you used to go to for advice, like life advice. She was older, so she's presenting herself probably like in her 60s or so. Is this making sense to you? Yeah. Okay. And what I wrote down is like you sought out a lot of wisdom and advice with this woman, and her passing leaves a huge hole in your heart. And I'm so sorry because I can feel this right now. And I got so nervous to tell you this because it felt really deep and emotional. Um, so she's stepping forward, okay? And when she told me about her passing, like I tried to ask her how she passed. She just showed her getting struck by something and then it was lights out. Like she didn't show me what it was. She didn't show details to anything, but it was almost like something fast happened. Something fast and very immediate happened with her passing and then she was just gone immediately. Does that make sense to you?
Sort of.
Okay.
I could see why she would say that.
Okay. Yeah, because I kind of like for because of the heaviness of her past, like the physical feeling I got from it, there was a second of me that wanted to probe and be like, okay, how did this happen? But then because of how intense it felt, I didn't ask how it happened. It was just something hit her like a ton of bricks and then she was gone. So it was very, very quick passing. She was showing me like the hole in your heart, the emptiness that you feel from this woman's passing. And then I asked her what her message was to give you. And she literally showed me the scene in Forrest Gump. You know, when I think it might be the opening credits or it's somewhere near the beginning and it shows like this leaf that's like falling through the air and it's like floating and you're watching like the journey of this leaf just like blowing in the wind. She showed me that and she was saying to you to live your life in this way. Live your life like a leaf floating in the wind and let life take you. Don't try to control things so much. Go with the flow of life, okay? And see where it takes you. Because sometimes when we try to hold on to the outcome of certain things, we're resisting the nature, we're resisting our life force energy, we're resisting what is supposed to happen in our lives to move us forward and to learn the lessons and the healing that we need to. So she's saying to just live your life a little bit more freely and openly. Okay.
Kayla, you definitely channeled my aunt. It's my blood aunt's wife. She passed away. June will be a year ago. Um, she went, you said like it was a quick passing. Um, she had been sick for a while, but not anything that would like cause her to pass away. She just had like a few lung infections, and that was on a Sunday. By the following Wednesday, she was being placed in hospice and she passed away that Sunday in a hospice center. So it was very unexpected. It was very quick. You said that it, like left a hole in my heart and like her spirit and that she would be a mentor figure. That could not be more spot on. I have a very small family and I say all the time that like my family doesn't understand me. But she did. Paula knew everything about me. Paula's the only one that really like saw who I was and that I could be myself around. And like I miss her so dearly. I miss everything about her. So that was just complete. That's why I like burst into tears because I was not expecting that at all. And like she definitely had like shorter salt and pepper hair and it was like short in the back and it was a little bit longer on top. And it took me a second to realize that's who you're talking about. But the second I figured it out, I just couldn't, like my emotions just took over.